Anderson. Yes, I'm talking about politics today. Do you hear Donald Trump sitting up there saying that he's not going to leave office? That he's challenging all the mail-in ballots, saying that they're illegal, they're fake, and they've been using mail-in ballots in Florida for almost 100 years, and the soldiers been using mail-in ballots, absentee ballots. And Donald Trump has an army of attorneys in the battleground states like Pennsylvania, Michigan, uh, all the battleground states. We know what they are. Arizona, Ohio. He's talking to these state legislators, not the governors, the state legislators, because the governor, most of those states are have Democratic governors. But he's talking to the state legislators, and he's asking them to overthrow the will of the voters. And as you Google the Constitution, they're able to do that. You Google the Constitution, they're able to do that. He also is trying to rush in the new Supreme Court justice, what makes me kind of suspicious, because the justice that passed away, I just don't know. I'm just feeling some kind of way. But they're trying to rush this judge in so that she can ratify him to be president. That's their plan. So they're planning a coup. They're planning a coup. As Joe Biden wins, they want to have a coup and damn democracy in this country. It'll be gone. And we're going to have such a mess in every state, because it's going to be a mess. It's going to be wars and riots and all kind of stuff because people are sitting back and they're going to let the president destroy the democracy of this country and make it an authoritarian state. Pretty soon he'll be able to tell you what television station you can watch. Or I want to get rid of the media. He'll be the king. We won't be a democracy. You won't be able to speak up or me having this conversation like I am with you right now. I might, when he gets his authoritarian president status, you might not be allowed to do videos. You may not be allowed to do anything because we'll be just like China and Russia because we laid over and gave up our democracy. Now, his game plan is he wants to discredit the mail-in ballots and he wants all his followers to go in person and vote. That way he'll come out and declare himself the winner during election time. We have to change that narrative. We have to, the old people that have underlying conditions, we should use them for the mail-in ballots and send our ground troops, the young people, they go in person and vote. That way, there's nothing he can say. There's nothing he can say. And I'm a chess player. I already figured out his game. And I'm just putting our game down. This is the way we should roll. We should have the young people go there in person to vote. Those will be our ground troops. And the older people who have underlying conditions use the mail-in ballots. Because this is serious, ladies and gentlemen. This man does not want to get out of office. He does not want to honor the transfer of power. He wants anarchy. 200,000 people died of the coronavirus. He's already dictating to the CDC what they should say. That's authoritarian. He wants the CDC to lie to us. That's authoritarian. Don't tell them. Then he's trying to force us to take a vaccine that's not even ready yet. That's authoritarian. He's going to force you to take the vaccine. He's going to force you to probably have a chip up in you and follow you because he's going to be an authoritarian government. You're talking about they're going to be putting chips in you? Yes. Once he gets in it, he becomes an authoritarian government. He can put a chip in every American so he can see what everybody's doing. So this election is very serious. And if you don't get out there and vote, and we do need those ground troops to go vote in person so that the election is overwhelmingly saying we, the people, we voted who we wanted to vote for, and you have no say. So you can go try to buy off the state legislators in all the swing states. You can try to put a Supreme Court justice in so that you can steal the election. And if they do try to cram a Supreme Court justice in, she should be asked to accuse herself from voting if they have to go to the Supreme Court for the presidency. She should be asked to do that. So I just gave you the president's game plan. And I just gave you our game plan. We need the ground troops to go in person, and we need the older people to mail in the mail-in ballots. And that way, he has nothing to say. This is the way I see it. This is the way it's going to go down. Be ready for that roller coaster during election day. It's going to happen. Hey, why do you think gun sales are up? You know, think about it. If we become and lose the democracy, hell is going to break loose. So let's not let that happen. Let's be a democracy and make sure it goes smoothly so that we won't have all this dysfunction in all the states. Thank you very much. And I hope that you are on the side of democracy. If you know how to say I pledge allegiance to the United States of the flag, the United States of America, if you know how to say the pledge of allegiance and you know that you love your country, then you will fight for democracy. You know, I pledge allegiance to the United States of America, to the Republic. You remember that? To which it stands. So there you go. Do you want your country? Do you want a democracy? Or do you want a dictator in office? I'm just giving it to you raw and real, the real deal, peace and hair grease. And this is where it's going to happen. Have a great day.